Hello folks, I just had a wee look at my subscribers and that. I noticed I'm a few over 100, right? As I says these, we were going to try the target for Sunday, right? At 12 AM next Sunday, a week tomorrow, to get 150, right? But I'm going to be ambitious here, right? Because I'm going to make sure and get a couple of lives, a couple of decent lives, and couple of videos and shorts that I'll contribute towards it next week. If you've any mates so that you can share it with, just to be subscribed, because this is, I'm just using this as a hobby. I'm not going to be somebody that's making dough or anything off it, right? I just want to try and make one teenager about art, because I'm going to find more photos. I've got more photos like, you know what I mean? It's just going back, finding them. I'm just finding my feet with like the platform and that on YouTube, what I can do, what I can't do, what's at my disposal. Remember, I'm only using a phone. I've no laptop, I've no this, I've no. I'm using a phone. I'm at the start. I started a channel that could be wonderful, and if it stops even one teenager, if one teenager stops, takes notice and goes like that, I'm not even got to take that stuff that boy explained to you the way it was. Plus, I'm wanting to do a documentary for like, I don't really want to get into young years and that, right? The stealing cars and that, it's something I'm not proud of, right? And I don't want to glamorise stuff like that, right? But I'm just telling you, like, that was like a big part of my teenage years. But that was nothing about like, not getting brought up, right? It was just, it was a culture back in the 90s, and on Thank, the scheme, the original on Thank, like the scheme isn't even in on Thank, as Marvin and that's explained. But I was wanting to go straight like to when I was 21 and that, right? I was a scapegoat, right? But I had a lot of drugs at my disposal, and that's how I didn't realise I had a habit. It was too late, and I had one hell of a heroin habit. You know what I mean? I was smoking an eighth at least a day, at least. No ifs or buts about it. I was smoking that at least a day. You know what I mean? You were putting a half gram up just to manage to roll yourself out of bed. It's not a life, right? And like, I bought everything and all that, see how fast things disappeared. And as the copper says, does fate put you in your arse? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, fate put you in your arse. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking. He's like, I was told not to touch you because it's something else. You were at international thing with Scotland and England, right? It didn't matter. I'm not getting into that because I don't know the ifs and things and that. I don't want to end up a living, you know what I mean, in the River Thames. But I'll get my previous right, fucking, and then that's when we're going to see the offender, right? I was just a mad shoplifter, right? And yes, I did break into cars, right, for car stereos. I know this isn't right, but right, see if you spend £200 on a car stereo and it's just one button to release it, and you just chuck it under your seat, you know what I mean, like in your handbag, whatever, right? I just don't see the point why people would buy it as dear a stereo system. And it's 2 seconds, like they're old fashioned, you don't get them, but they were nice, they were lovely, right? But flipped on faces and all that, like everything that the face would have taken 2 minutes. You would get people that would break into cars and rake about for it, but like that wouldn't happen just on a normal street. Right, to get a car stereo back in the day, pedal through the window quickest, by the time you're leaning in, I reckon I was there in away 5-6 seconds. And again, I'm not glamorising that, I'm not proud of it, that was people's property, but I can't change the past, right? All I can change is the future. I've been looking into things like, for instance, these fucking gums, these gums, right? I've went on to NHS dentists with no joy yet. But right, see if I get my bus pass and that. If I get my bus pass, I'll travel anywhere now, sir. To get it done. I'll travel anywhere to get it done, like when I've got a bus pass. that's like a big thing too, like I'm going to pursue that in the next few weeks, but I don't know how long it will take, right, but I will pursue it and I will show it. But as I say, for the previous, then we'll get like you see the roller coaster, where I went miles, you know what I mean? And then it was just short lift and 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 short right, you'll break in it. Like 2 years for that, but right, and as I say, see when I say that, I'm not glamorising it and that, you know what I mean? But, like, when they came, they were a trail for savers, like, not a pure trail, but every 500 yards you'd maybe with a packet of razor blades or something, because it was boxes of razors, but they were all falling out, you know what I mean? It was the main thing. I was on them, Valium, like a Tizzling, like, when they were right bad, you know what I mean? Don't even know, like, I know I got a shot of a hammer and a sandler blade to fix the carpet, right? But anyway, like, a screwdriver, I'd stuck a screwdriver in the till, like, you see it on camera, you know what I mean? I told my ex-partner, do not come in, you stay outside, not dare you, she came in for a hair dye. But that's one for the, so, if you think it'd be good and that, just comment, like, anything, like, any place, any beer, like, and just make this channel together, right? I can see if it, like, I keep building on it and building on it and building on it. It's a good hobby for me. It's taking my mind, like, it's not productive, but it's making me think. So, right, I would say a big thank you to you. So, I will get videos out, I'll get a live and that done tomorrow. So, for everybody today in this blessed Sunday, God bless, amen.